right to information, right to reject, right to recall, and right to information, right to education. My dear friends, my vote goes to right to life and dignity. Right to life is one of the most important human rights of all. Capital punishment is the worst violation of human rights. I have two basic reasons, very fundamental reasons to suggest why should we stop or abolish capital punishment. The main reason why do we have capital punishment in our country, or not only in our country, in different states, in practice, is because we want to teach a lesson to the criminal, and we want to teach a lesson to all those accomplices or those people who may dare to repeat that crime. The cases that we heard are true, are facts. By hanging, we have not been able to stop them. They are continuing to happen. My friend Vidyashankar gave those examples of cases. This century has been happening. If you look back, there are a number of cases happening like this over and over and again. And as a state, what we have done is hang those people. Don't do anything other than that. You are not accomplishing what you are supposed to do. As a country, as a nation, you need to provide a society which is free of crime. The death sentences are not stopping the crimes. You are not accomplishing what you really need to accomplish. The terrorists, the criminals, they are not born terrorists. They are not born criminals. The ideologies that they get into, whatever they go through, they become like that. That needs to be addressed. You can hang one, you can punish some, but at the end of the day, are you able to provide a society which is free of crimes? Fine. We have capital punishment available today for centuries, and the number of crimes, the number of criminals, they are continuing to increase. So what are we doing? By hanging, we are setting brutal examples, hundreds and thousands every year. Not every year, I mean, whatever the data is. So my first point in short is, this mechanism, this capital punishment is ineffective, it has not helped. The second reason that I want to talk about is slightly global and a little macro. At the macro level, if you look at the global level, when you see, over centuries, the states have misused capital punishment for political operations. It has been more prevalent in the poor and authoritarian states. They have employed the death penalty as a tool for their political gains. There are micro level cases existing. They will continue to come if we continue to address the problem same way. We need to change the whole mechanism, the whole system. We have to look at the global system. We have to look at what is happening centuries over centuries. It is not helping. Other than misuse, there is also another aspect of mistake. There have been number of cases where people have been in the jails for the crime they have not committed. So there is definitely a chance that people who have not committed crime may be punished, may be given death sentences. So in a society where we have a possibility of misuse and mistake, this is not the right thing. We are seeing over and over again, by the examples that we are hearing from both the teams and from you, we are seeing that it is continuing. Where is the end? By revenge, if you legalize revenge, you are just continuing the same track over and over again, and if you continue like this, this is going to be there. We have to get into a reformist way. We have to make this stop. Good news is, it's already happening. As I shared some time back, number of countries, there's a report published here, there are about 96 countries who have already moved away from death sentences, 34 are not using it, and there are more which have not used in last 30 years. This is the good news. People are realizing and that there's a global move away from death sentence. Thank you very much.